Hope everybody's well. We'll get started in a moment. I assume we'll have a few more people participating. And before we get started, I want to ask a favor of you all. And I guess I'll just wait another moment and see who else signs in. So while you're getting ready, make sure you've got a cushion or a pillow, which we'll use when we do our gentle forward folds, and maybe paper towel roll or block. And certainly have your water nearby. Well, usually by now we've got more than 2 people having signed in. So I have been teaching yoga for MS, not quite a year, I don't believe. In any event, Alma from the MS Foundation needs to put together a report for the as part of the annual report for the organization. And what she has asked me to do, and I'm going to turn it to you all, is to, I've tried to ask for feedback. I know sometimes it's challenging for people to stay on and respond, but what Alma would like is to get some idea of how you've enjoyed the class. So I think the best way to reach her is by her email address, and I was just going to double check that I have it. It is Alma, ALMA, at msfocus.org. So she's looking for feedback, as I would like to know. I assume that those of you who have returned week after week are getting a benefit out of the session. So it's Alma Henry is her name. She is, I believe, the coordinator. I'm not sure her full title, but her email is alma, ALMA, at msfocus.org. I believe you could probably find that also on the website. So she is looking for students or yogis who've been in the MS chair yoga class to give her some feedback that she can use a quote or two for her annual report. Kimani, is that correct?
Yes, Pat, that is correct. And if everyone looks in the chat, they will see that I left Alma's email address in there, so you guys can jot it down if you would like before she gets started, but it'll be up there for the duration of the class.
Okay, great, thank you. And I'll tell you, I will also benefit from feedback, so I can, continue to do what I'm doing, which I believe people are enjoying. But if there are postures or aspects of the program you'd like more work in, it's also helpful for me to know, since I've never met any of you in person, and Zoom is great because we can be anywhere in the world and participate, but it also makes us a little bit more distant to connect. So, all right, I have 9:31 on my clock. I hope everybody's got their clock set correctly. All right, so good morning, and I hope it's a pleasant day where you are. Last week I was teaching from Colorado, where I was out visiting my granddaughters. And now I'm back in Connecticut, and we are having unseasonably warm weather. It is going to be 75. Today is November 7th. 75 degrees. Not your usual New England weather for November, but we'll take it. So let's wiggle into our seat. Situate yourself so that you feel your feet firmly connecting to the floor below, or if you happen to have a yoga mat underneath your feet, just want to be barefoot and wiggle toes into your floor. And working from the feet up, just wiggle toes a little bit. Feel the lower leg settling in, a little bit of pressure, not too much, a little bit of weight, I should say. And then the upper leg is parallel with your floor in front of you. So just once we get up from the upper legs to the hips and glutes, just wiggle in gently, settling in. And if you can, just notice how your body is centered. We want to try to have equal weight on each side. That's ideal. But everyone's different, but do what feels comfortable. So someone is not muted. If they could just mute, just sort of heard a phone ring.
I just muted them, Pat.
Okay, great. All right. So as we've got our feet settled, we've got our legs settled, we've got our hips and glutes settled into the chair, sit a little taller, put the hands at the waist and feel that bottom rib. Sort of give a gentle lift up so you create a nice long torso. Pull shoulders back so collarbones are nice and wide, and then gently place the hands in the lap. Closing your eyes if you feel safe and comfortable to do that, or just a soft gaze straight ahead of you. Let's focus in on our breath. Nice long inhale through the nostrils. You lift the chest as you take in that air, hold it at the top, and then exhale long and slow out through the mouth. Let it go. Make as much sound as you like in your personal space. You're not disturbing anybody. It's your time for yoga. Inhale, lift the chest, take in the breath. Holding it at the top, and then exhale out through the mouth. Let it go. Notice how you feel as you do that. Are you tensing up? Or are you able to take in a gentle inhale, lifting, and just go to the amount of breath that you can hold, and then exhale out through the mouth. As you exhale, let those shoulders move away from the ears. Each time you do that, sit a little taller. Maybe a slight tuck of the chin inward so that the head is directly over the shoulders. So either with your soft gaze or eyes closed, picture yourself in one of your most favorite places to be, a place that brings peace and ease to your mind and to the senses. And that place might be just exactly where you are right now, or maybe a place that you enjoy on vacation. Inhale and exhale. Let's move one hand to the heart and one to the low belly, continuing with the breath. Inhale and exhale. So putting aside what came before yoga and what you need to do later today, just stay in this moment. Push aside as if you could blow a cloud away of any of the stresses or problems, and just focus in on your breath and all of the physical movement that you can do to strengthen and create a flexible and well-balanced body. Inhale and exhale. One more just on the breath. And let's move the hands back to the lap. And we'll go into rotations of the spine. And again, I know some of you have seen me do this. I take the heel of my hand and let them gently rest in with a little bit of pressure into the quad muscles on top of the thighs there. So as I lean forward for the cow move, inhale, I press my heel of the hands in, the chest is lifted, the gaze is slightly up. Exhale, tip the chin in, round back for cat. Forward and back movement, slow and steady. Just go to the point of stretch that works for you. Exhale, rock back. Those of you who've been doing it for a while know you are comfortable with what your range is. Anyone who's new to doing this, just take it slow and small. Just notice how the body can move forward and back Let's do one more. If you have any sensation of dizziness, it's important to keep your eyes wide open and trying to stay focused on one object in front of you. Inhale and exhale. Let those arms drop by your side and then just let those arms sway forward and back. Inhale and exhale. Sit a little taller as you do this. Maybe start to engage the core by bringing that belly button in towards the spine. And slowing down the arms, bringing them back to the lap. Sitting tall. So we're going to go into our side bends. If you feel like using the leg of the top of the leg of the chair or the seat of the chair to keep yourself centered, feel free to do that. Here we go. Inhale the arms up overhead and then exhale, bend over to your left side. Inhale, come through center and exhale, bend to your right. Back and forth, slow and steady, getting a nice stretch in the side body. Trying to keep our legs equally weighted. So even though the top half of the body is shifting a bit, see if you can maintain equal weight in both legs. So it's almost like we're separating the top half from the bottom half of our body. And maybe one more to each side. And return to center. Take a breath here. Hands back to the top of the legs. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to go into our twists. Inhale, lifting the arms up overhead. And now twist gently to the left side. Inhale again, eyes wide open for all of us. Maybe even put a smile on your face. Just enjoy the gentle flow of our opening twist move. And let's do one more. Inhale, lift over to the left. Inhale. Exhale to the right. And come back to center. And just sort of gently shake your upper body, maybe just wiggle a little bit, and then feel once again, just trying to stay as centered and equally weighted on each side. Let's bring our fingertips to the top of the shoulders. We'll do some shoulder circles. Inhale, elbow points come forward. They go out to the side and down. Inhaling and exhaling. The breath goes with the movement. Inhale. And exhale. And one or two more. And let those arms go down. We're going to go in the opposite direction, but just shake out arms in between. Take a breath or two. Fingertips back to the shoulders. This time the elbow points go back. They go out to the side and then forward. Down, out to the side. So forward, down, out to the side. Nice rotation. These are gentle movements to keep that whole shoulder girdle active, warmed up, and release. All right, let's do some hand movement here. So let's go into blossom hands. We'll be stretching our fingers and our palms. So flipping the palms so they're facing up, stretch those fingers away. That's your inhale. Exhale, fingers curl in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, curl in. And one more, stretch wide open. And exhale, curl them in. Circle your wrists. Each direction. And now let's go stretching out both arms out in front of you. Arms are parallel to the floor. Flex the hands back. Inhale and exhale. This is sort of a modified downward dog. If we were on the floor and our hands were down supporting us, they'd be in this flex position. If you at the same time, you can press your feet into the mat or floor in front of you, this is, we could call this a seated downward dog. Getting the same benefit. You're feeling that strength in the arm as you flex the hands back and the feet are pressing in to your floor. Inhale and exhale. Let's lower the arms down, taking a breath here. Inhale and exhale. We're going to do a little bit more with that. Let's extend the left arm out, flex the hand, take the right fingers and just gently pull back a bit more, just opening up. Just breathing, even though we're holding a posture. Inhale and exhale. Let's soften. Let's release that down. Let's go to the other side, extending your right arm out, flex those fingers back, taking the left fingers across and pulling gently. Get an additional stretch here. And release. And let's just shake that all out. All right, let's go into wide open arms, palms face forward. Feel the chest lifting and the belly is in. Inhale and exhale. We're going to take the left arm underneath the right. Give yourself a hug. So those hands can reach where they can. Maybe they are to your back or the side. Just intersecting with those elbows are one on top of the other. Breathing, inhale and exhale. And let's open up again, lifting the chest, inhale and exhale. This time your right arm goes underneath your left, just switching it up. Again, another stretch. This is opening up the back body. Inhale and exhale. And then let's release. Let's extend the left arm straight up. We'll go into cow face arms, stretch, stretch, stretch. Lift that shoulder and then drop the shoulder, leaving the arm up. Inhale and exhale, bend the arm, elbow pointing is up, press the head into the forearm. So you're getting a nice side body stretch and maybe a little bit in the tricep. Inhale and exhale, taking the right arm up and over and reaching for either the top of the elbow or maybe a little bit further. Inhale and exhale. Let's unwind, right arm down, left arm down. Other side, stretch that right arm straight up, that shoulder goes up a bit and then drop shoulder down, keeping the arm up. Inhale and exhale, we bend the arm, press the head in, feel that nice opening and stretch. Inhale and exhale, fingertips come across. Inhale and exhale. And let's unwind. All right, shake them out again. A couple more arm movements here. We'll go into eagle arms, which a little bit more work in this one. Here we go. Arms are stretched wide. The left arm goes underneath the right. We crisscross and we look to let the fingertips connect or wherever your hands connect. Inhale and exhale. Again, making sure your feet are connected to your floor in front of you. Lift those elbows up. Keep those eyes wide open. Maybe your gaze goes up towards the fingers as they're reaching for the ceiling. Elbows are pulling away. Inhale and exhale. We're going to add a little core move here. So we're going to be tipping our elbows in towards the center of the body. Inhale, exhale, round the back, elbow points inward. Inhale up. Exhale, curl in, rounding. So slight tip of the chin in towards the chest as you round the back. Inhale, we come up. Exhale, we curl in. One more, inhale, up, stretch it up and out. Exhale, round back, elbow points into the center of the body. And we bring ourselves back up to neutral and we unwind and shake that out. Inhale and exhale. So we're going to go to the other side on that one. Back to those wide open arms, eyes wide open. This time the right arm goes underneath the left, crisscrossing the arms. Lift the elbows up and pull them away. Inhale and exhale. And we'll do that same curling in. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round. Elbow points come in towards the center of the body. Inhale. And of course, you know you can stop whenever you feel you've had enough. I'm doing about 4 or 5. Taking it slow. My feet are pressing firmly into the floor in front of me, which helps stabilize my body on the chair. And maybe one more. Lift. And then exhale, round. Woo. And we come back into neutral. Let's unwind and shake that all out. All right, sit back a little bit more in the chair and just wiggle your hips a little bit. Okay, all right, let's see. Let us do the teapot series. Bringing the arms up, or cactus arm series. So elbows are, arms are bent, palms face forward. Lift the chest, here we go. Inhale apart, exhale, they come together. Inhale, lift and maybe stretch back, squeezing shoulder blades. Exhale, come together. Inhale, open. Exhale, together. Inhale, open. Exhale, together. One more, stretch open, lift the chest. Exhale, come together and release the arms down. Inhale and exhale. Back to cactus arms. Here we go. We're going to bring it side to side this time. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, right arm to the left side. Opening. Exhale to the right. Inhale, open. Right arm goes to your left side. Inhale. Exhale, left arm to the right. Couple more. Inhale, lifting the chest. Core is engaged as best you can. And we release the arms down. Wow, we've done a lot of arm work. So we're going to start working a little bit on our legs. Take a moment for a sip of water. All right. Walk a little bit further forward in the chair. Just make sure your hips and glutes are still situated on there, but just we want to make sure we've got nice firm feet. You can use the side of your seat to hold on to if you need to. Hands could be in your lap. And here we go. We're just going to alternate lifting the legs, starting with the left leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Again, see if you can keep yourself as centered as best you can. And we're just alternating a lift. Inhale and exhale. We'll add the arms in a moment, but we'll give our arms a rest. Just alternate lifting. And breathing. So it can be all nostril, or if you still feel comfortable blowing out the air through your mouth on your exhale, you can get a nice little force there. Couple more. And finishing up. All right. All right. So make sure your feet are firmly into the mat. We're going to add the arms. We'll go, actually, let's start with the same side together. Elbow and knee come together. So bringing that left arm up, inhale away with that left arm up, exhale, knee and elbow meet, inhale tall, exhale, inhale, elbow and knee meet, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, stretch away, exhale, they meet, one more. And relax, take a breath. Inhale and exhale. We'll go to the other side, stretching your right arm up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. And we're finished there. All right. Take another long breath in. And exhale, blow it all out. Ah, all right. Here we go into the twist. So it'll be the left arm and right knee that will meet. Here we go. Inhale, stretch away. Exhale, cross the body with the arm. Inhale away. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Sit tall if you can. One more. And let that arm come down. Take a breath. Going to the other side. Stretching your right arm straight up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more. You'll be glad when they're done. Inhale. And last one. And release. All right. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a breath in and out. Just let that heart rate go down a tiny bit. Inhale and exhale. All right, opening your eyes wide open. Let's do some neck stretches. So best way to do that is to once again, make sure you're really centered on your chair. Slight tuck of the chin. Inhale and exhale, pull shoulders back. Now we're going to tip the head down. So the chin is going to work its way towards the sternum, the top part of the chest. Inhale and exhale. You can interlace the fingers behind the head to guide the head. And then again, if you are tipped down, you can put a tiny bit of pressure on the back of the head with those interlaced hands. So the palms are cupping the back of the head. And breathing. And let's push our head into our hands and return to seated tall. Inhale and exhale. We'll do two more of these. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, tip down. Push the head in. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale, tip down. And maybe hold the chin tucked in. Inhale and exhale. Slowly bring your head back up to neutral. And release the arms down. Take a breath. Go into our side neck stretches. Inhale. Exhale, tip the head over to your left side. And just hold. Shouldn't be doing neck stretches too fast. So as slow as you can go. Inhale and exhale. A couple of breaths as you tip. And then gently guide the head back up to center. Let's go to the other side. Gently move the head over to the right side. Inhale and exhale. Feel that lovely stretch. Guide the head back up. We'll do a couple more. Go slower than I'm going. Or join me in my speed. I'm trying to go slow. Just enjoy that stretch, letting that opposite arm stretch away for a little bit more sensation. Bringing the head back up. And then over to the other side. And then back to center. All right. No, we haven't done in a couple of weeks is breath of joy. We're going to do that, and then we'll go into some sun salutations. So we're back to using our arms, but we're also getting a little bit more forceful with our breath. I will just demonstrate. We've done it before. And if your arm movements aren't exactly like mine, that's okay. It's 3 sips of air in, and on the 4th, it's a ha, really letting the air out. It is a fabulous release. So if you're holding stress, this is going to get rid of it. All right, here we go. Inhale, 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 ha. Inhale, 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 ha. Make your noise, ha. Inhale, 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 ha. Couple more. Ha. Inhale, 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 ha. One more. Inhale, 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 ha. And now let's just fold forward on that ha, letting those arms dangle, let the head dangle. Woo! And pull yourself tall. All right, stress gone, at least for the moment. All right, let's do some sun salutations, which are similar to some of the arm movements we've already done. So actually, we should also be celebrating the full moon tomorrow. Beautiful. If you've got nice clear sky, it should be lovely. Here we go. Inhale, lift the arms up, let the gaze go up, follow those fingertips. Exhale, we're going to gently bend forward, let those arms float down. Bring the hands together at heart center, lift the chest. Inhale and exhale, a couple more of these, just so simple. Inhale, reach up, sort of arc the arms up overhead, fingertips come together. Then we let the arms float down, come a bit forward with the torso. Bring the hands together and bring them back in front of you. Thumbs pressing into the sternum gently. Inhale, lift, salute the sun. Let the arms float down with that forward fold. Inhale, hands come back to heart center, lift the chest. Inhale and exhale. All right. Let's sit back all the way in the chair and just do a little bit of footwork. We'll switch back to the lower half of our body. So letting that left foot and leg stretch out, point and flex. Circle the ankle. One direction. And the other. Stretching toes, really take your time. Really important to get those ankles flexed and strong. And notice as you circle, you're getting a little bit of muscle tone action happening in the calf muscle as well. And lowering the left foot down. Let's go to the right, extending that right leg out, point and flex. Nice range of motion. So not only doing this in a yoga class, but you're sitting still at your desk or you're watching television, just keep things moving at the lower half of the body. And we flex, we circle, go back and forth. All right, I was just looking at some message in the chat room. So I mentioned earlier, just keep on flexing and circling and stretching toes. Alma is looking for some feedback for people who are attending the Yoga for MS class. And Kamani put in the chat room Alma's email address. If you could just write a sentence or two or something about the feedback.
Excuse me, Pat.
I'm so sorry.
Excuse me, Pat. This is Alma. Can you send the feedback to Paula? She does the reports.
Oh, I'm
send
so
the reports to me.
Oh,
So it goes to Paula.
Okay. I apologize. I misunderstood.
Yeah,
No.
that was what I was putting in the chat. Alma reached out to me a few moments ago and asked if everyone could send their feedback to info@sacredriversyoga.com.
Okay. I misunderstood the.
That's okay. I only need about two good ones. That's all. Two, no more.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. I apologize for interrupting class, but thank you for clarifying, Alma. So it's for Sacred Rivers Yoga, who I work with for this class. All right. So thank you. The info's in the chat room. Thank you, Kamani.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Kamani.
Okay. So where were we? We were finishing up our work on your right foot, stretching, flexing, circling the ankle in both directions. Let's go back to the left. We'll go into a figure 4. We're going to lift the left leg and cross it over. And as you do this, just be mindful of how you set yourself up for this. So, you know, you've got that ankle bone, sometimes pressing into the quad muscle is a little challenging. So move the foot out enough so you don't have that situation. Or you can take a blanket or pillow or a towel just to support the leg. So we're going to keep that left foot flexed. We're going to sit tall, place the left hand on the left knee, use that as a little bit of leverage to sit a little taller. Inhale and exhale. We're going to bring that forearm over the lower leg and lean in. Lean forward. See if you can keep somewhat of a flat back, not rounded, but flat. So we're folding at the hip flexor. And that foot is flexed. You can place your right hand on the sole of the foot. Inhale and exhale. Tip the chin down. Now we round a little bit. Taking a few breaths here. And we push back up, sitting tall. Let's take a moment to massage that left foot using the thumbs. Just take a moment to care for yourself. The foot needs care. So massaging from the heel to the arch of the foot, up to the ball of the foot and into the toes. Let's give a little bit of warmth and stimulation to those toes and maybe a little bit of clapping on either side. And when you're ready, lift that leg off and gently place it back down on the floor. Let's go to the other side, crossing over. Inhale and exhale, sitting tall. Let the forearm rest on the lower leg. Inhale and exhale, come forward as it feels safe and comfortable. Again, you can move the hand to the chair for a little support if you need it. And again, just come forward to a point of stretch. You need to back off, do that. Inhale and exhale. And once you get to that point of stretch, now you can tip the head and slightly round the back. Continuing with this figure 4 stretch. And bringing yourself back up, sitting tall. Let's massage this foot. Putting it, the kind of pressure that feels good right into the arch of the foot, up to the ball of the foot, toes, and then a little bit of clapping. All right, let's release that leg down. Inhale and exhale. So we're gonna do a little bit of stretching away, then we'll come back into our tapping and settle into relaxation. So this time we're going to extend that left arm straight up. We're going to sit back or let the back settle into the back of the chair, lifting that left arm up, and then letting that right leg go out. So maybe arching the back a bit as you stretch that left arm up, right leg out. Inhale and exhale, stretch away. And then return. Other side, your right arm goes up, lean back in the chair, extend the left leg out. Inhale and exhale. And come back. Let's go to one more to each side, stretching the left arm and right leg. Come back, other side, stretching away. And back to center. All right. Let's use a cushion, pillow, blanket, and place it on your lap. And we're going to widen our stance. So we're wiggling our, so if you started like I did with feet either together or close together, we're going to let those feet go wide, let the legs go wide. Go to the wideness that feels comfy. Maybe you can go all the way to the edge of the chair. So we're going to go into a wide angle forward fold with the safety of our blanket or cushion in front of us. Inhale and exhale. So let the forearms touch down on your cushion, round the back, tuck the chin. Take a few breaths here. And then let the arms start to move down to dangle. Inhale and exhale. And we start to fold a little bit more forward over that blanket or cushion. Inhale and exhale. Keep your eyes wide open if you need to. One more breath here, and then we're going to slowly return to seated tall. Press your feet firmly into the mat. Bring yourself back up to tall. Inhale and exhale. Shoulder roll or two. We'll do one more forward fold. Inhale and exhale. Sitting tall, press that cushion or pillow into your waist. Inhale and exhale, forearms slide onto it. Round the back. Let the arms fall down to drape. Chin tucks in. And just breathe into this forward fold. Taking your time to return back up to seated. Inhale and exhale. Let's parallel the legs, keeping the cushion where it is, sitting back into your chair. And we'll just work on a seated mountain pose. So wiggle those toes in to the floor, strong legs, scoop the belly in, lift the rib cage up. Inhale and exhale, letting the shoulders go away from the ears. Pull the collarbones nice and wide, sitting tall. Inhale and exhale. And soften all of that. All right, let's move the cushion out of the way. And we'll do one more leg movement, either with a paper towel roll or a yoga block, or even that cushion that you were just using. I'm going to put it between the legs. Come a little bit more forward in the chair. I'm going to use my paper towel roll. And what we're going to be doing is we're working on our adductors. So those are the muscles on the inside of the upper legs. Sit as tall as you can. So just gently have that object, whether it's a pillow, paper towel roll, or yoga block, in there, not squeeze tight to start. We're sitting tall, and then we'll be squeezing it tight on the exhale. So inhale, sitting tall, exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, tall, exhale, squeeze in, inhale, exhale. Notice when you squeeze in, maybe you sit a little taller, the core is engaged. Inhale and exhale. Couple more. Last one. And release. And move your prop out of the way. Grab a sip of water. And we will start to slow things down. All right. Sitting back in your chair, we will go into the tapping and the humming. And here we go. Move my glasses off. Starting with fingertips right at the collarbones. And if you feel safe to close your eyes, do that. If it feels safer to keep them open, do that. Anyway, we're tapping gently right along the thyroid. And you can hum, creating that vibrational sound and movement. And as you tap, let the fingertips go towards the sternum, up to the collarbones, and right along the neck, gently tapping. Stretch your jaw wide open. Fingertips to the jaw, right along the side of the face, just inside, in front of where the ears are, to the temples, to the forehead. Tapping. Softening. Staying in the moment. Releasing tension. And we come to stillness and shaking out those hands. Inhale and exhale. Let's extend those arms wide. Inhale and exhale. We'll bring the left arm over to the right and gently stroke from wherever your reach is. Maybe it's at the wrist, and letting the stroke happen from the wrist, slide up the fingertips all the way across the arm, across the chest. Inhale and exhale. Just starting to soften, slow things down. Inhale. Notice the sensation of your fingertips touching the arm. And one more on this side. And release. Let the arms come back down. Shoulder roll or two here. Inhale and exhale. Spreading the arms wide once again. Lift the chest. Bring the right arm over to the left side. And finishing up, let's bring those arms down. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's start to do our body scan from the feet all the way up to the head. Sitting back in your chair. And you may want to bring the pillow or blanket back to your lap at this point. Sitting back, maybe close the eyes, wiggle your toes, lifting them up, spreading them, and then bringing them back down to the floor. Feel the center of the foot, feel the heel of the foot. Nice firm connection to the floor. And then soften those feet. Feel your lower legs. Feel the muscles softening. Feel the upper legs just wiggling into your chair. So the upper legs are the quads and the hamstring muscles and the glutes settling in. Inhale and exhale. Letting the hips settle, letting the back sort of make its way towards the back of your chair. Chest is relaxed. Arms are settling just softly. Inhale and exhale. Maybe close your eyes. Bring yourself back to a peaceful place. Inhale and exhale. Feel the space between the eyebrows softening a bit. Letting your lower jaw relax. Notice the heart rate is starting to slow down as well. You may feel a little cooler. Inhale and exhale. So for relaxation, continuing, you can widen the legs a little bit and pull the hips forward a bit. Let that pillow press in. And then you can tuck the chin down, once again, like we did earlier, just letting our upper body roll a little bit more forward. Little slumping is okay at this point. Inhale and exhale. Make yourself soft and comfortable in your chair. And focus in on your breath once again. Breathing. Noticing the air around you. So with your eyes closed and you've brought yourself to that peaceful place, start to picture all of the things that you enjoy, all the things you see, you hear, you smell, you taste and touch. Really use your imagination or your mind's eye of that special place. Softening the body. Inhale and exhale. Just breathe quietly. And if your eyes are closed, opening your eyes, some gentle movements of fingers, stretching fingers, circling your wrists. Move your cushion out of the way. Maybe lift the feet off the floor. Just once again, returning to a little bit of circling of the ankles and stretching toes. Sitting a little taller in your chair, lift the left arm, stretching it up. Inhale and exhale, letting that arm float down. Going to the right side, stretch that left arm up, and then letting that arm float down. And we'll end with a poem. Sitting comfortably in your seat. This poem is by Dana Folds called Time Enough. The wisdom voice says, be still, take time for what is truly important. I imagine myself diving, leaving behind an untidy trail of what's not needed. I cast aside worry, which has never brought me anything even remotely useful. I let go of doubt in all the countless ways I tie myself in knots. Scattered behind me like discarded clothes or old beliefs, selfish agendas, my fixed and false identities, attachment to particular results. Weightless and miraculously free, my eyes shine with wonder and enthusiasm. The wisdom voice says, there is always time enough for joy. Let's bring our hands together at heart center, thumbs pressing towards the sternum. Take a nice long inhale and exhale. Just focus on your breath. Inhale and exhale. Tip the head down towards your fingertips. And bring your mind's eye to that peaceful place. And also think about something joyful to share with a family member or friend. Saying that joyful thought out loud will help bring joy to you as well. Continuing with the breath. Inhale and exhale. Thank you for practicing yoga with me today. Namaste.